What's the tea? What's the tea? Hello, you guys. It's your girl, Jenna. Yes, it's the lady who be doing all of the tea and all the commentary. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So, I don't know if you caught my other video, but we were doing granny squares, okay? So, this video is letting you know that I have finished my granny squares and we're making a satchel, okay? We're making a satchel, but right now we are making the handle for my satchel. And if you don't know what a satchel is, it's basically a bag that you place over your chest, your bodice, okay? So, yeah, okay. So we made one, what is it, handle or strap, but I didn't make it long enough. So I have to do another one. I'm going to hook those ones together, okay? And there we're going to do. We're going to do that. Okay, so I'm freestyling this, by the way. I am freestyling this. And basically, we are doing the side to side, corner to corner, as they would call it, corner to corner thing. And we're going to do double strand twist in all of the chains. I'm sorry, double crochets. I'm a hairstylist, guys. So if I say double strand twist, you know what I mean. I mean double crochet. Okay. So we're going to do double crochets in all of the chains. Okay. And make sure you guys thumbs up the video. My last video got, I think, 7 likes. So let's try to get like, let's do 14. Let's see if we can get 14 likes on this video. So if you're watching this video on the replay and you see that I'm not at 14, drop a like. If I am at 14, drop a like. Just know that I got my goal, but I still want more likes, okay? Okay, so we are doing double crochets in every chain. Now this is my way. I was on Tik just a few minutes ago and somebody said, "Are you knitting?" And I'm like, no, I'm crocheting. And she was like, I was like, well, I'm assuming you don't crochet because you asked me if I'm knitting. She was like, oh, well, you were holding the hook wrong or the needle wrong or different. I'm like, oh, okay. Like in my head, I was like, oh, you one of them. Like, I'm not, I don't care how I'm holding it, as long as it's getting the job done, if you will. Oh, babe, can you share this video in my comments on FB? I'm live on YouTube. Oh, so I just did a video. I just did a video on this on FB, and I said, hey, if y'all want to see me make this, please come over to. You'll see it. Okay. I just posted it. It was just did a quick little peek in over there and realized I need to come over here and give this place love because I very rarely do. YouTube. Okay, guys, so just to let you guys know, if you want to vibe, you can always follow me on TT, Tick Tick. Babe, come on, laugh. You told him about that yesterday.
Tick Tick, yes.
Tick Tick will give you some music. We got some music over there. But if you just want to lay back and watch this, that's cool too. But yeah, I had looked up how to do, like, you know, the strap for purses and stuff, and I just looked at the video a little bit and I said, you know what, I'm going to see if I can do it myself, and I just guessed. So let me put this in here real quick. Will he stop? He start doing this to you in here. You know. Baby, hear me talking to you?
Oh, you say he didn't start doing this until I
Yeah.
came in? Yeah, well. Yeah.
So, I made a few little mishaps in my first, bag in my granny squares. Some of them were um, not even and all that. But I said, you know what? I'm going to still do something because one thing about granny squares is once the granny square is in, it's in. You can't just like undo it like a hat. You can do that, for a hat, but not for granny squares. So I said, we're just going to rock it out. And unless I tell you that it's a mistake, the natural eye won't even see it. So that's just letting you guys know you don't have to be perfect. It is art. It's expression. Oh, can you close that? I don't want that to
Close.
the door.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Guys, can you thumbs up the video? If you can't, I think the thumbs up is you have to go outside the video or something. I'm not sure. And hit the like button. I'm not sure. I'm trying to get to 14 likes. So this is a little tedious. I'm just trying to make this handle because the satchel has to have a nice long handle so it can get around your bodice, whatever. Almost done this row. I had I had some views in there, but
Okay.
I just didn't want to stay because I wanted to come over here.
Okay.
But they weren't really talking.
Okay. Someone said thank you in there.
Oh yeah, they was talking about something silly. You didn't see that question, or did they?
Um,
Oh, I don't know if you're.
oh only saw one thing. Let's see.
They say y'all got promo packages. Like, girl, get out of here.
Oh, okay. I saw that. I see it now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Right. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Well, let's do this.
I hate that question. Like, really?
Yeah, I know. Don't blame you. Don't blame you.
I wasn't even on. How long is that video?
Um, let's see. Is it Tony? 12 minutes.
Yeah, that's it. I wasn't even on there long, and that came through. That was the only comment.
I know, right?
I'm like, oh, Lord.
Alrighty then.
Chill out. Can't go nowhere. I'm just here trying to crochet.
Uh-huh. Alrighty then.
It is I, the owner and proprietor. I mean,
We saw that. I'm telling you, we saw that comedian a long time ago. Long time ago. He told us what to do. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What in the world is wrong?
It is I. Say no.
Trick question. Mm-hmm.
It is I. Yeah, see, this black is just like, it's not good for camera.
No, you can't see
You
it.
can't see it, but
Yeah.
hey, I don't really care at this point. Oh, did you set me up for every 5 minutes?
Okay, I'll do that. Let's see. Okay, I'll do that one now.
Mingle with a girl. I said, well, shoot, if I could just sit on the other one and nobody, what you'll call, at least I could be over here.
Uh-huh. Yep.
So I got to fit that in, too.
Okay.
You know, why don't you talk to me more?
Ah. Okay, so you can understand what I'm saying.
No, just so I can have, somebody to talk to.
Oh, okay, I can do
I
that.
don't have anybody to talk to.
All right, so what are you making right now? You're making the strap for the purse?
Yeah, I'm making the strap for the purse.
Okay.
Which takes some time.
Okay. Well, and it's your first time doing it.
Yeah.
Right? Did you come up with your own pattern?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Because I was just thinking, there's several patterns that you could use
Yeah.
to make a strap for a purse.
Right.
But like you can make it so that it has designs. You can make miniature granny squares and make that the strap.
Right. Babe, did Tasha have children?
Tasha who?
You know what I'm talking about.
Tasha.
You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, you talking about a follower?
Babe, you know who Tasha was.
You talking about a TV show?
The lady I used to help out back then.
Was she a follower?
How can you forget about her? She was on all our social medias.
Yeah.
She bought everything.
A follower.
I don't like calling people followers.
Okay. See, that's what. See, I understand.
She was a customer.
A customer. That's a better word. Yeah, I knew. I don't know. Never heard her speak of them.
I think she does have a son, and I think that's her. A girl on TikTok. Her name was Natasha too.
Oh.
Yeah, and she'll try to act like she's somebody else, but
You get
I
to
have
feel it.
discernment, and
Uh-huh.
so I
Yeah,
can
and
sense
she's
people's
very,
spirits.
very trollish and saying, "Oh, it's
Yes.
breaking up."
Yeah.
Yeah. And she would pop in and out. It could be her.
I think it is.
Oh wow.
Cause
You could
I
just.
don't run by too many people
Mm-hmm.
who it's like named Tasha, and it's just I have a feeling it's her.
You want to play the Temptation?
Yeah, she came in there and said the same thing again. I said, oh, huh. I said, we ain't playing today.
No.
Okay? We ain't playing it today.
Mm-hmm.
We played it yesterday.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's how I know. I was like, yeah, I think that's her.
Ah, you know what? I think you're right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We never seen her though. Did you
No.
see her?
No, never seen her. So
She
it
did
could
have
be
little
her.
profiles. It could
And
be
her
her.
profiles was like weird.
Yeah.
It gave me a little, yeah, like I've been doing this for so long. Well, shoot, even when I wasn't doing it for so long, I had a sense of who was good and whatever, but
Yeah.
it's really like that now.
Ah.
And so I mean, I play along. It's like, look, I'm just trying to build a community.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't have time to
Need
play those
managing it.
games anymore.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's you live and you learn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. One of those things.
But
Experience, you know. Mm-hmm.
yeah,
You know what? It is a possibility. That could be her.
yep. And that's why you be nice to people because you don't they know how you look. You don't really know how they look, and not saying I wasn't nicer, but I'm just saying like I'm just trying to just be successful at whatever God has us do. That's it. You know, I don't have time for games.
Okay. Yeah, I don't blame you.
I don't have
Isn't it
time
weird
for it.
there's a shopping platform named after the thing that she would talk about all the time?
Yes.
And it's big.
Yes.
It's very
Yes.
weird.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hello, you guys. We are making. I know you. This is not the nicest color to see. You guys probably cannot see what I'm doing, and I do apologize about that. But I am making a strap for my granny square satchel. That's what it is. A granny square satchel. But yeah. So how far have we come on the project?
Much further than before.
Why do you tell me the next day when you know it's not going to be the next day?
Well, I feel like it is, but then I have all these obstacles the next day, and I'm not revved up like I am at the end of the day. So
You may want to start drinking not coffee, but something to give you some kind of stimulation. I think you're at that age because I have you on this or chocolate or something. You may have to. I'll say that. That's safe. Have you some chocolate up here? Our nice little trusty chocolate that we get. We get the best.
Yes, we do.
But it's a nice little stimulant, and that could help you to get going.
Yeah, because I really don't like not having clarity.
Yeah. So from now on, because we are on camera, and you don't need to get too personal. Okay?
Okay.
Because I don't know what you're about to say.
Okay.
Because I don't want you to seem like I'm not taking care of you.
Oh. Oh.
What's wrong, babe?
I'm trying to make a photo. I'm trying to make a photo for in the community section.
Just as long as they know I'm crocheting, babe.
I'm taking the thumbnail you made for the photo.
But they can't. That takes too long. By the time you're done, I'm going to get off of here.
Huh?
I'm going to get off of here. By the time you're done.
Yeah, see, I know. I'm trying.
You take way too long.
I'm trying. See, you know what? I'm trying. I am trying, guys. I'm
I'm
trying.
trying too, because you always tell me to get up on here, and I don't have anybody talking right now, you know. And I
Okay.
thought, what I'm supposed to be quiet? I can't have no music on. I can't. I mean,
Oh,
it's
you can
not a
have YouTube
vibe
music.
over here.
You can have YouTube music.
No, I don't want. I don't even want to worry about that.
Okay, yeah, because I
It'll be-
mean, I had a playlist. I still have it. I could pull out the playlist.
No, but I'm trying to concentrate. I
Okay.
am trying to get this bag done. This takes me
Okay.
this. You know, you can't do a whole crochet project in one day. I know
Why
that.
can't you? Oh no, you
No, no,
can't.
no. I mean,
Yeah.
that wouldn't be good.
Yeah, it just don't work that way.
No.
Okay.
Um. Yeah, like I had to make the granny squares, and
Okay.
that took me a few days, and then.
It's a process. It's steps, right? Yeah.
But I want like my husband to talk to me while I'm doing this stuff,
Well, I
and
am doing.
give me some motivation or some
Oh.
encouragement.
Okay. Well, I could do that. I could do that.
Mm, all around the world, hey.
All right. Let's see here. So, let's put a little smiley face on here. All right, we're gonna put a little smiley face once again. Making a satchel with granny squares. We're gonna do this one. That's too many hearts. One person might think it's nice. You know what?
What?
Let's change up the color. Bam. Let's put that here. Oh, I had the same color in the last
Did you
one.
share it in that video for me?
I sure did. And now I'm about to share it in the next one. Sure am. All right. Let's do this one. This one's nice and bright. Done. Done. Okay. No, that's not a good color. All right. Let's see here. All right. So.
Babe, you think this strap big enough?
Oh, the bottom part is wider.
What?
What do you mean? The width of it or the length?
No, the length.
Oh. Well, it depends on. It's not long enough to be a satchel.
I mean, how long is it gonna be, babe?
Well,
I mean,
you,
I
I
can't.
thought you,
I want it to be firm. I don't want it to be like all the way down to my knees.
But I thought you wanted it to be a cross body,
I do.
which means it needs to be longer.
How do you know that? Because it stretches, you know. Yeah.
Okay, as long as it fits across body, which is the objective of the.
Come on, babe. Why are you? Well, come on.
Okay.
What's all that?
Okay.
What's all that?
I'm trying to talk.
All right. All right. So I can just make it longer than that.
Yeah, make it a little longer. I think that would be nice.
If I had known that, I could have done this. See, I'm learning all kinds of little techniques with my mistakes.
Oh yeah, but that's what happens. That's the cool part of making mistakes, right?
Yeah.
You learn little techniques.
Mm-hmm.
That's the cool part of it, right?
Yeah.
And what they say, these are trials, and you fail fast.
I got 2 likes.
You want to practice enough.
They come in like and bounce.
Yeah, you want to practice so much that you'll know the ins and outs of it, right?
Yeah.
All of the little nuances of what you're doing. That is the goal.
All right. This should be long enough. Plus the other end.
Yes, that should be long enough. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go Jenna. Go Jenna. Go Jenna. Alright, text. Let's see here. I'll put this one up here. Okay. Done. Gonna stress that out. Okay. Like before. Alright. That's good enough for me. Okay, and then we're gonna put some little sounds. 1, 2, 2. Bam. And let me blow that up. Bam.
It's gonna take days to upload.
What? Oh, okay. Sometimes it's like that.
Did the other one ever make anything?
I hadn't. Oh, I haven't seen it. It should show us today, right?
Yeah.
It should show us today. Mhm. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So when you were taking your break or anything, somebody gonna come on in and say, "Well, do you She said, "What are you knitting?" I said, "Oh no, I'm crocheting." I said, "Oh, do you crochet?" And I said, "Well, you know what? By your question, I'm gonna say you probably don't crochet." She said, "Oh no, I crochet. I just you were holding the needle different." I said, "Oh, well, honey, I'm not into all that." I said, I'm just on here crocheting. I'm not into I'm holding this and this and that. I'm not into all that."
Okay. Okay.
I said I
Well,
wasn't even
knitting,
aware
but
that
in knitting, I'm sorry to cut you off, but in knitting with actual with two.
exactly.
Okay.
She just got embarrassed, I guess, because I was like, "Oh, I'm assuming you don't do it because your
Um.
question that you asked tells me. I mean, because if you did crochet, you would know that I was crocheting.
Well,
Because I
people
had
don't like to be
one.
called out saying they don't know how to do something. Some
Well, I mean, if
people
you
do.
don't know how to do something, you don't know how to do it.
Okay.
I mean,
I
it
think
is
that's the
what it is.
thing. She should have came at you a little nicer, and then
I'm
the
telling
reaction.
you. And that's why I said, you know what, let me go ahead and make my rounds. And I'll be back later or something. Because I was like, I'm trying to build. Okay, this is what I'm struggling with, right?
Okay. All right.
I'm a person who knows that it is hard. I don't like the word hard. It is a challenge
I love that word.
to build a community, whether it's a cooking community, whether it's a wellness community, crocheting, a gaming community,
Mm-hmm.
whatever, a gossip community. And so I'm like, I feel confident in myself
Yes.
to know that okay, you coming in being a crocheter isn't gonna, because that's what I said on there. I said, man, I'm not if you guys crochet, we can communicate or whatever. I said, because you're not me and I'm not you. Meaning, just because you crochet don't mean you can do me,
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah.
and I can't do you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Everyone has their
So
own style.
everybody got their own style and their own people. People may want someone who's more laid back. Some people may want someone who's more um, out there and like Jay Z would say, animated.
Animated. Yeah.
Somebody might want someone who is going to be a tutorial person to teach them how to do it, and some people may just want to just sit there and watch. So find your own lane. Don't worry about my lane.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, why try to make me feel insecure? Or you're holding it wrong. How am I holding it wrong when I did a whole granny square, 10 of them.
Right. So you're doing
Right?
it
But that's what
correctly.
they want you to do. They want you to blow. I don't have time for all that. Like, you're not supposed to do all that. You know? Judge me by what you see as far as, okay, it don't matter how she holding it. It look like she doing it.
She's doing it. Uh huh. Like,
What difference?
so you're gonna judge somebody who's left-handed, right? That they're doing it different than a right-handed person. I mean, everybody has their own way of doing things.
Yeah.
As long as the technique is sound, right?
Yeah.
That's all that matters. I believe.
But you know what? That's been my issue. It's been like that since I was in the Babe, can you change this? Can you add to the thumbnail talking about competition? Like this discussion right here. Can you put that in the title of this video
Oh,
that we're talking about? Um, what is it called?
competition.
Don't compete with me, or don't try to compete.
Okay.
Don't say with me. Just say don't try to compete.
With anyone.
Mm-mm. Not just say don't try to compete in general.
Oh, okay.
Like stop. Like, cause I'm like, dang. So that's what it is. From the outside looking in, before I started crocheting, picking it up again. Cause that's what it was. I picked it up again.
Okay.
Cause I kind of already had a knack for it, but I wasn't doing nothing like this. But I
Oh.
didn't think it was competitive because from the outside looking in, everybody looks so friendly.
Hmm. Well.
You know?
Well, I'll say this. You said from the outside looking in. So
Mhm.
you're looking at people who are actually broadcasters.
Mhm.
So their job is to be.
Like yesterday, I was in that girl's thing, and she was like, "You still crocheting?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." She ain't say nothing. I said, and I already knew she wasn't because she just talks, but you know, that don't mean she's gonna respond. You know what I mean? Like people
Uh.
want action in their thing, but they don't necessarily want to respond to everybody. They don't want to respond to everything, but they
Okay.
do want people to type. And I think people are catching on to that. Like people are not just so free to give their comments up anymore because people don't respond. So it makes people like myself who do respond, it makes our job harder
Oh.
because we people aren't responding to comments. But I've always had that problem, like even back when we were in the hair game, right? That's
Hmm.
highly competitive,
Highly competitive. Well, I know
you
for
know.
sure in sales is generally competitive.
Oh,
Right?
and that's my background. I've been in sales my whole professional life. I've been in sales, and I never thought about that. I never, cause that's just too much like stress on me to think that I have to compete. Like no, I don't freaking care about what you're doing because what you're doing and how much money you're making doesn't help me.
Mm-hmm.
Like what you're making over there doesn't go in my life. So why do I care? And why would I want to block what you're doing? Because that's what's going to come back to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I genuinely support people. I put likes on there. At one time I was giving people gifts and all that mess. I'm talking about gifts on the TT.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
But see,
I don't expect that.
that,
I
yeah.
should though. I should. But I don't ask people to do all that. So.
Yeah. Well, it's because of the way you are versus the way some people are. And some people do view things as competition. And I think there's some pros and cons of both, but they both show your heart and your intentions. They show who you are,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're competitive, like how I think it can actually push things.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think there's a problem with friendly competition.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I don't like competition because what am I
Well, that too.
competing over? I mean, it's pointless because everyone has, especially in the streaming game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look, you come in my room, you're gonna hear some music. You're gonna see me really in my own world. I have to like kind of like. Well, right now I'm going through the rejection phase.
Oh.
Like
Okay.
I feel like I'm such a like professional with streaming because I've been doing it so long. But when I initially started it, I didn't know nothing about it. I was just going through it blindly, like everyone does. Because when we started on FB, like you said before, it was new,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So everybody was like, "What's this?" You know, the whole algorithms were different. So you didn't have to. In fact, I would ask people not to comment. The comments were just
Fun. Mm-hmm.
they were mostly trolls. It was just awful. I did not know. That was in a time of my life that it was just looking back at that. Oh, I'm like, I wish I was better off at it, but how could I have been? I was a newbie. We
Mm-hmm.
were one of the regular, like, besides celebrity pages, we were one of the first to really go live.
Yeah.
And so it was no manual
Mm-hmm.
on that. Ask our assistant about a nice one, babe.
Okay, so you don't want me to say that. I thought you just wanted me to include those words. Oh, you want me to switch it around?
No, I want you to go
Make
to your
something nice?
thing and see
Okay.
if they can make a nice little thing for you
Oh, okay.
with that type of
Okay.
subject matter.
Okay.
But yeah, so we were the first ones or whatever. We was out there, and it's like but I always had that spiritual grounding that I didn't want. Like, I didn't like compliments. I didn't like a whole bunch of people BSing me or
Mm-hmm.
anything. I can say BS.
You can. Mm-hmm.
We
Sure can.
grown up on this channel.
Yeah.
And so I didn't fall for the okie doke. Back
Okay.
then we were doing hair and we were just vibing out and we were learning, and then a lot of bumps in the road came, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I had said to God, I was like, Lord, I said, I don't think I'm ever going to do this again, because then I started getting all kinds of problems because we was doing we had our own personal life, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so going live did not really, fit within our lifestyle at that time.
Yeah.
So fast forward to this time where I see somebody going live and I see them crocheting, and I'm like, oh, that's something I can do,
Mm-hmm.
because when I watch people videos, that remember I was like, look, I watch people videos for fun,
Mm-hmm. You do.
but I have to go back to when I was in hair and I came up, Miss Rachel. I doubt if she's still alive because she was 70 then. You know what I mean? But I would
Exactly.
hate to say God rest her soul, and I don't know.
Yeah. So just keep her. Just keep her.
But in a few years, I'll be free to say it because she'd be like 100.
Right. Well. You know. It,
This is for comment. This is for content, baby.
okay.
Stick with it.
All right.
But yeah,
Forever young.
right. Well, Miss Rachel, remember Miss Rachel?
Yeah.
Um, she told me. She said, if you want to learn how to be a hairstylist,
And this is from.
a
Uh-huh.
salon owner,
Uh-huh.
person who's been doing hair for a long time. I've got It sent me some great people across my path.
Yes.
And so she said, if you really want to be a good hairstylist, the best thing you can do is sew into other people's businesses, go over there and study what they do. Well, honey, she was talking to someone who did not have a lot of money. I had locks, and I just felt like nobody. I didn't want, I'm a spiritual person. I didn't want everybody in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but let's keep it real. I ain't got the money. Okay,
Okay.
but I took what she was saying, and I was like, hey, now I'm telling this story. I was like, well, honey, now I see I didn't have to go around anybody. I didn't have to pay because I worked around aged hairstylists.
Yes.
So I would just sit around and watch them. And what did Shay do to me? She took my client. I went
Uh,
to the restroom, and she made it seem like that lady came over to her and said, "Look, I gotta go to or whatever. Can you do my hair?" And the spirit showed me, no, that's not what happened. She went over there and said, "Look, that girl's probably gonna mess you up. You come over here and sit in my chair." Right?
mm-hmm.
Competition. Because
Competition. Uh-huh.
I'm gonna tell you, she knew to do that because she saw my spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She saw that I was a good person. She saw the light in me. She was a demon, of course. Because
Yes.
I'm going to tell you, that will get you in trouble. I wanted to
And
say something else.
she was also you were also
She,
studying her also.
I was studying her, but with respect.
Yes.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
I study people with respect. I don't study them to, take what they have and then talk about them and try to get them off the darn road. I don't do all that. But she know darn well that that's equivalent to stealing money. If you stealing people's clients, that's equivalent to stealing money.
Yeah, it
Because that
is.
was something that I could have either paid my booth rent on. That's something I could have had in my pocket for a meal that day. And for her to have done that, yeah. But anyway, the Lord gave me enough gumption to say, oh, okay, you took my client. She said, oh, yeah. She said, oh, yeah, they got a right to sit in anybody's chair. This is what this old head did to me. And she had, oh, telling the story now, it just aggravates me, but I'm telling it in a nice way. But she said, oh, they got a right to be in anybody's chair. Now, what if I did that to her? Let's just keep that 100. Miss, I put Marcel's up in irons and all that.
Ooh, she
What
told
if,
you.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. What if I had did that to her?
hmm.
Oh, it would have been a whole different. What if I had done that to that lady Yvette?
Oh
Oh, they
yeah.
would have fought me like we were on the street. But why do people feel like everybody in there, I can honestly say, stole a client from me? And see, people feel like you can do stuff like that and that's not going to come back. Now, none of them salons in business now. Ha, there you go. Sometimes it comes back later, much later, right?
Yes. Yeah.
But I know darn well she wouldn't have liked that done. But anyway, God gave me the gumption to do this. Oh, by the way, because homegirl was making all this money, right? She charged what, $200 for a relaxer and all that.
Yeah.
Guess what? I was charging what, $45.
Oh yeah.
I said, oh, by the way, I charged her $45. And I didn't whisper it to her ear. In her ear. I said it in front of the client. So what she said next, she had to honor. She said, oh, that's okay. I'll honor that.
Oh, she did
She
not
did
like
not
that.
take any more of my clients. I
Yeah.
always wanted to tell that story publicly.
Uh,
Yes, she didn't take any more of my clients.
okay.
Why? Because I put her out there like that. Like, you gonna steal my clients? You gonna steal them prices too? Because I know Miss was driving a foreign car till I was beating my feet. I was walking.
Oh yeah.
She had a whole car, a whole son in college. She needed to be charging them darn rates. You know.
Oh, more expensive.
Right.
Yeah.
So she said, oh, I ain't gonna steal none of her people. Shoot, I'm not doing no relaxer for $45. That was don't steal. You stole the wrong price, dears.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She wouldn't have done that to Yvette.
Oh yeah.
She
Well.
wouldn't have done it to her. Because she was about it and they were the same age.
Oh
These were
gosh.
people, they were competing with me. Like, how you gonna
One
compete with me?
person.
I was fresh out of high school, freshly licensed. I would be sitting around with them every Friday looking at how much money they were making, babe. I didn't tell you this, I'm saying it now. That was the most hardest thing. It was like equivalent, and they were getting all kinds of lunches and stuff, and we was struggling.
Oh
And I'm like,
yeah.
every Friday, I'd be embarrassed to go in there. I'd be sitting around all day watching other people make money. And so now we're on social media. I'm able to be now. Sometimes I see people going live and stuff. I said, you know what? I need to get myself. I'm up here enjoying their content, and I ain't making money or I ain't making no content.
Yeah.
So I had to kind of pull myself away. But I honestly, when I go and I watch other people's videos, I'm there to enjoy myself. But the way social media is they're gonna put, especially TT, they're gonna put things of your interests. So my
Mhm.
interest now is crocheting, so they're putting a whole bunch of people who crochet in my timeline. And
Ah.
so it keeps me hungry. And maybe that's what it is.
Oh, it
It,
feeds
it,
it.
it feeds
See,
that make you want to go out there and do it
see,
too.
that's competition.
Yeah. And so, you do need a little bit of competition, just mentally and within yourself, but not to the point where you are sabotaging, trying to sabotage you're sabotaging yourself.
Non-friendly competition. Yeah.
Right, you're sabotaging yourself by trying to sabotage others.
Yeah.
Because the hole that you dig for others, you're going to fall in. And I've seen that with my own eyes. It may not be right away, though. It may be 20 years later, right?
Yeah.
You're like, my goodness, why did this happen to me? Oh, because I did that. Then you have to immediately go into repentance and stuff like that. Or that stuff's going to keep, I've seen some people I watch, they give their all to their business, their streaming business or whatever they do, and they still don't grow. And the Spirit say, well, the reason why they're not growing is because they did somebody dirty.
Yes.
And they have not repented about it. Not, oh, they haven't apologized to the person about it.
Oh.
That they have not repented, because at the end of the day, God is, and you want to make sure you in right standings with God.
Yes.
That person that you hurt could not even be on this earth anymore. So there's no possible way that you have to go back and apologize to them, or that person could be somewhere you don't know. So thank God your what's the word? Redemption does not count on you actually going back to that person that you hurt.
Oh,
you have to go to God and repent.
Yes.
And that's what happens. It's funny. Remember I said my little homegirl from college who passed away, and she stole that money, right?
Oh yeah.
She stole $250 from us, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Thank God she couldn't get everything. But this girl in my dream, that's how connected I am. She came back and gave me $25. Now it was not $250.
Okay.
But the Lord had her, because we all know the deal. But
10%.
10%. You know me telling this story, I just got that.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? She stole $250, but in my dream, she only gave me $25. Look at that. But God pushed down, pressed over. We got that so much back over 20 years, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, she came back, and she came to me in my dream, and she gave me $25. And I just feel like that was just, God was just basically saying, forgive her.
Oh yeah.
Not saying I didn't forgive her. In fact, before she passed, we had a whole conversation, and several times she was like, "Oh, I'm so proud of you." And that girl is younger than me too, which is crazy. But yeah, it's just awesome how God is. People who wrong you, even after they gone, God will give you that peace. So it's all godly. You don't have to worry about getting that apology from that person who hurt you.
Oh yeah.
I guess that was the point of the story. In fact, shoot, that lesson was for me.
Sometimes it's like that. Where you tell a story and the lesson is for you.
Yeah,
Sometimes
lesson
it's
is for
that.
me, because I was like, man. And boy, did I boo-hoo when I found out she passed. I said, I heard Faith Evans talk about it. She said, "Oh well, I'm not mad at Lil' Kim no more, because once Big died, all that left." And I was like, well, she full of crap. What the hell is going on? But it's true. When someone is gone, it's like kind of like, what's the hate for? I mean, what's the issue?
What were we fighting about?
What would be? Yeah, it was like, dang, I ain't want that. I ain't want that for nobody. I said, well, shoot. Maybe she needed the money more than I did. Because I still was able to get my license. I was still able to pay our bills. It didn't make us homeless. It just made us know that you don't invite everybody in your house. And that was a lesson. But we had an efficiency at that.
I know.
Weren't we nice?
We were, weren't we?
I'll forever bring it home, people. Granddaddy said it. She'll give away everything. I had to check that at the door.
Yeah.
But I get it. You know how people say you get it natural. It's usually a negative thing. You can get it natural, positive, but it can turn negative if you don't know where to put that gift.
Oh yeah.
So it is what it is. But At least we giving this darn video some darn talk time. Now in the replay, can I like cut the first 30 minutes off and just put it to this part?
You could.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Cause that first one, I have to warm up and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, like I don't like competing. I had another person tell me, she was like, one thing about you.
I generally don't like competing either. To be honest, I don't. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What were you saying?
Well, I had a few people tell me stuff, and I look at them all as angels, and that's when God intervened. Because you may have stories about people that you don't even talk to anymore. And she said, one thing about you, you always find a job. That's what she said. Remember the lady who said that? I ain't gonna say the name.
Oh, okay.
Lady, had a baby back in the day. Remember? My high school friend. Bae?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Mm-hmm.
I mean, you act like I had thousands of friends.
And I had a baby? Okay.
She had a baby with the Muslim guy.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, she said, you always find a job. And then the lady who did that to me and stole my client, she said, one thing about you, you're not afraid to take risks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I'm telling that now. I'm like, you know what? That's a good thing. Because that's all what business is about. Like, you have to take a risk. Mm-hmm. People who don't want to take risk, you probably not as successful as those who have. Now, it's called calculated risk now.
Mm-hmm. Yes. But it is a risk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
calculated risk, but risk.
Yeah.
And that's so much involved in sales.
Right. Yup. So yeah, I don't like competition because a lot of people don't look at competition for what it is. It's just basically camaraderie amongst like coworkers or something. That's what it should be. It should not be where you are trying to make it worse or take, sabotage someone or try to get them in trouble and all that crap. That's not what it's about. That's not even competition at that point. That's just evil. Wishing for people's downfall and all that. Like that's what I don't like. So the crochet game, which is supposed to be a relaxing situation.
It is, isn't it?
It's very competitive.
Uh-huh.
Very catty.
I've seen it.
I'm like, really? It's like that?
It's like that.
You do know it's a skill, right? It's a skill, meaning anybody can learn it. They got mad at me too when I first guys, I gotta go. This is too long.